Hi,
Hello.
nice to meet you. My name is Grace Lee, and I'm applying for a pharmaceutical research job at Pfizer.
Okay. So what makes you think that you're suited for this job?
I've been interested in pharmacy since I was very little. After wanting to be a teacher for a period of time, I decided I really wanted pharmaceutical research because I really wanted to aid in the process of finding cures for all those diseases that are affecting the world today, like cancer and AIDS, because I lost a very dear family member to me to those diseases, and yeah, I just wanted to be active.
Speak up a lot louder, we'll pick it up.
Okay.
Do you already know what your duties are going to be in this job?
Yes, I think I'm going to be doing lab work, and I might be participating in the actual distribution of medication because I did volunteer work when I was in high school and college in a pharmaceutical lab, so I'm pretty familiar with the duties.
Where else did you volunteer during high school? College?
I also volunteered at my local clinic, so I know all the paperwork and secretarial side of the pharmaceutical industry. For example, I handled the refill papers and I got the doctors to sign them, and I got very familiar with a lot of the medication that way.
So, what was your favorite part of the experience, like for your internship?
For my internship at the pharmaceutical lab, it was actually getting hands-on experience from other experienced professionals and just getting to know the details of the job. It prepared me for it really solidified, it made me sure of my choice of what I wanted to be in the future.
So what was the worst part about it?
It was probably the grunt work that I had to start out with, but that was only because I couldn't be doing what I actually wanted to be doing, but I am okay with grunt work because I know everybody has to start at the bottom in any career.
So, what part of your experience, whether it would be during your volunteer work or at school, what experience did you think was most valuable that would help you the most in this job?
I think when I worked at the pharmacy lab, it was actually when I worked in the distribution of medication, it was interacting with the patients that were receiving the medication because it really helped open my eyes to what I was really working for, to bring relief to these patients that were in pain.
What courses did you take in high school and college that would best prepare you for this job?
I graduated from the School of Pharmacy at UCSF, and I took a lot of courses. I took a lot of science courses in biology and organic chemistry, and yeah, it was just a lot of science. And I also took some social sciences, and that helped me to get to know the more human side of this job.
So, when you were younger, what kind of classes did you like to take?
I really enjoyed my science classes at school, especially the ones where we got to do labs in class because I really liked doing things, and I was a really kinetic learner, and none of my other classes really gave me the chance to actually do things while I learned.
So how would you describe yourself?
How would I describe myself? I would describe myself as very dedicated, hardworking. Once I start on a project, I won't stop until I finish that one project. Some people say I get too narrow-minded on that one thing, but I just want to do everything I'm given perfectly, and yes.
So, what do you feel about doing teamwork versus individual work?
I'm okay with either one because interacting with other people is very important because you get to bounce ideas off each other and they can tell you when you're doing something wrong. But also, when you work by yourself, I'm very okay with working by myself also because I sometimes get lost in my own mind when I'm thinking. So I'm flexible to work either way.
Pfizer's a pretty big company. Do you have any preferences on size of the company?
Size of the company? No, I'm not very familiar with the business side of Pfizer, but I know that Pfizer is somewhere that I can do what I want to do and what I've been studying to do up to now.